Okay, so we were shading the inside here. So you're going to make some lines from this dark side, some free lines. And when you're done, just go ahead and blend inside of there. It should still have kind of like a little C shape right in the front. And that should get your inside part of your trash can. And then if you can, with your eraser on this little handle, we're going to get a little bit of highlight on here, the top side. And then the last thing we did was we added a couple of lines on the trash can with your eraser. We want to kind of make them all even, same width, straight up and down, lined up with the edge of your trash can. So you want them to be pretty much the same width, same length from the top and the bottom of the trash can. And then once you're done with that, you can, with a sharp edge point, just kind of get yourself a little line in here, kind of get yourself a little detail of this shape here, and create yourself a little form on this. So on one of the sides you kind of do that. And that'll get you a little bit of detail there. So that's going to be our trash can. The next thing we did in class was we had our snowball, we had our trash can over here, and then the last thing we did was we added a book, or the book in the pyramid. So on the book, and since the light's coming from this side, what I'm going to have you guys do is what would be the pages. So all underneath that one line, I'll zoom into it, underneath that hard line that we drew in last, you're just going to fill it in there with some lines going across. And it's okay if you use multiple shorter lines. These are going to be the pages, and that way we won't have to really get in there and shade. It'll just kind of look like that. And then this side's going to get a little less light, so we will go ahead and shade this front part a little heavy. I like to put my finger right on the line so that I can stop where I need to stop, and I can move my pencil pretty quickly. But I want to get this nice value there. I'm going to go ahead and shape this side up a little bit so it looks the same. The entire shape looks the same. And then I'm going to darken the top up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and just blend this all up. And you can see that I went ahead and I'm like all outside of my form. So I want to make sure I blend that edge pretty good. I'm all outside the form on this side, so I'm definitely going to come in here and clean this up. I don't want to have that in here. So anything outside your form you don't really want. You can kind of round off the edge if you want to. And then this other side right here, the spine of the book, is going to be just shaded a little lighter. So you just shade that in nice and light. And you should see your two values. And I'll just clean that up as well. And then you can, name your book whatever you want. All right, so you got yourself a book in here. You want to get a little bit of shadowing where those pages go, you can. That will kind of give a little lift to the cover. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and work our pyramid. So the pyramid's up on the top. All we're going to do is make this side the darker side, so you can go ahead and shade that up with kind of a dark value, not too dark, not like the darkest your pencil goes, but you want to kind of get a dark value in here. This is going to be the side that's away from the light. And definitely don't want to be able to, you don't want to see all those different kind of strokes going in different directions. I'm just going to shade that up. I did lose a little bit of the detail of the brick, but that's okay. And then on this side is going to be our lighter side, so we can go ahead and come in here and shade this side a little lighter. So we should have two different values. Remember, forms are always going to pick up the light differently, so you will always have different values throughout your forms. I'll lighten up this line here actually, so it's not so dark. Alright, so this is about as far as we got yesterday in class. So your paper should look something like this. Tomorrow we're going to continue putting all this together. So we got a bunch of random stuff on the page. We're going to make it all fit together as one composition.